Assalamu alaikum. So in the previous video we discussed about Google Forms, the basics of it, and in this video we are going to discuss how we can make a quiz using Google Form. So this is, for example, our form, test form, and let's add question by clicking on the plus sign. First question is going to be name. And I'm going to turn on required because it is required. Then next question I'm going to give is of class. Select your class, and this is going to be drop down. In drop down, option number 1 will be class 1, option number 2 okay till class 2, and then class 3, and this is also required. So this is basically the bio that I'm asking of a student, and then I'm going to click over here to add another section. This is the section of test, and from here the test will start. So then I will click on plus again, and this will be a multiple choice question, and for example the question is 2 plus 2, and I will give the option 4 and 5 and 6. Then this is also required because obviously student will have to fill it. Then I'm going to add another question, 3 into 3, 3 minus 3, and option will be 0, 1 and 3. Okay, this is also going to be required. Add another question, 3 multiplied by 4, and this is going to be a multiple choice question as well. 5, 4, 6 or 12. Okay, so and I'm going to turn on required also. Okay, so to make this a quiz, what we are going to do, we are going to click on these 3 dots over here, go to settings. Okay, so now in settings what we have is that we can limit to 1 response. If we check on this, what will happen that whoever is filling the form will have to sign in first and then they can fill the form, and through this it can be a check that nobody fills the form 2 times. Then we can go in presentation, we can shuffle the question orders if we want. If you want, we can add another confirmation message also. Then we go to quizzes and we will turn on make this a quiz. What will happen that from here we can do immediately after submission, release marks after the submission, or we can do later by manual. But if we do later by manual, what will happen that the form will ask students for their email address, so it's better if we do immediate after submission. Then here we have what respondents can see. Mixed question, meaning that they can see which questions they have done wrong, so we are going to turn it off. Correct answers, show the correct answer for each questions, so we can turn it off as well. Point values, show the marks of each, and then we're going to click save. Okay, so now what happens then, all the questions we can see. Okay, in these 3 we don't have to change anything. In the test section we will change. For example, if we click on this first question, we can see here is the option of answer key. We click on it, we can select the correct answer and write how much marks it is. For example, it's of 1 marks. We click on done. Then in question number 2 also similarly, we will click on answer key, we will select the correct answer and put the marks of over here, that how many marks this question is of. Then on the third question, simply again what we are going to do, we are going to select the correct option. We will click on answer key, select the correct option and give it marks. For example, it's of 2 marks. and we will click on done. So what will happen that after we do this and we send this similarly like we did using the link. Okay, you can see here it is asking for email address. We can change this, we can remove this limit to one response and save it, so it will not ask for email address after it. Okay, we can also untake collect email responses. Okay, so this is how we can make a test form. I will show you a sample test form, for example, which I made of SST class. You can see here it is asking for name and class, and then it has check boxes, it has long answer, it has true false, and it also has the multiple choice questions. If we go in the responses, you can see all the responses that I got. What we are going to do, we are going to click on add Excel sheet, and in the sheet we can see all the names, all the marks they got, which class they are in, and what answers they give. So this is how we can manage it. And Google form also allows you to check the answers by yourself also. For example, let me refresh it. By individual response we can see over here, and we can give them marks by ourselves. For example, this, when I went to individual, I can see that out of 35 this is number 1, and what's her name, what's the class, and what answers she is given. And here I can add marks by myself, 1 for example, like this. And when I will click on save, it is going to save, and if I go back to the Excel sheet, here the marks have been updated. So this is how you can check and make a quiz in Google Forms. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Thank you.